Hi everybody, it's Iflowboy here, and as you can see we are in a car show. Porro is the judge, and the category is Mercedes, which, as you all know, I don't have a lot of liveries for because obviously you know my views about Mercedes as a car. Anyway, we're here, and everybody remember this Mercedes. It's famous because of its rear end, which if you look closely you'll figure out what it is. And yeah, let's just say I decided I would put the rear end on this car that I guess kind of reflected what I think about the brand. Anyway, that's a bit of humour there. Anyway, this car show's been okay so far. We've had a good mix of cars, good, not too many downloaded liveries, but quite a few in one of the rounds. And you know, you get that, you get a lot of people doing their own thing, but you also get just as many people doing the downloaded liveries, which is why I've done a couple of the concept rooms, as you'll know, where we separate the downloaded liveries from the self-made liveries, and we oh, I see Porro has got the rear end. He understands what it is. Well done. And what was I saying? Yes, so we separate the cars out. We put the download liveries on the left-hand side of the show area, put the self-made cars on the right side of the area, and then you award first and second for both groups. That way, downloaded people aren't competing with self-made. Self-made people don't get the shits with people popping up in car shows with downloaded liveries and think, well, hey, I went to all this effort of designing my livery and you've just copied it off somebody. And yeah, so it's oh, what am I doing? Did we get a result? No, we didn't. I'm trying to drive off. I thought we finished. Yeah, so anyway, just call me Sport. He said my name is too long. It's a BMW model. It's the model of car I drive. I should say that to him because he may not be listening. Whoops, can't even type. I hate typing on my steering wheel. And I better say thank you. Alright, so there we go, that's that. And Porro is watching. I thought that might have been you. I could see that there was one person watching. So yeah, just for your benefit, that's not the current model. The new model of BMW 3 Series that just came out is called the G30 series, but the previous model was called the F30, and I drive a 330 M Sport, silver in colour. I should put it on my channel. Actually, I don't have any images of my car on my channel, mainly because it's not a unique version. I guess it's factory standard. It's got some nice options in it, but to look at as a car, it's the same as any other silver F30, 330. Somebody decided to want to back into me for some reason. I don't know why, but Spartacus is doing it anyway. Yeah, so that's probably why I haven't put it on. If I'd have bought the M3 that I was looking at earlier this year, the current model M3, because it hasn't been replaced by the G series yet. There was a purple silk one that I'd put a deposit on and was set to buy it until they gave me a ridiculous trade-in price, and I went, no thanks, my car is worth more than that. So I didn't buy it, but if I had, then I definitely would have put that on the channel. So now I'm just waiting around. I want to test drive the new G30 Series 340 to see what it's like, because it's got a fairly significant power increase I think it's just under 400 horsepower, so it's a big leap from the previous 340. And depending on that, I might take the plunge on one of them. Kind of a bit wary of buying the previous model M3. I'd never buy an M4. I don't like the current coupes, to be honest. They look bulky and they don't look aggressive enough, I don't think. Whereas the sedan looks like a muscle car, you know. I don't know, it just has a nice stance. Righto. Will do. Sport, yeah, you can call me Sport, that's fine. Let me just jump in and do that. Excuse me, folks, while I send a friend request off to Poro. Don't know if anybody checked out the broadcast last night. I did it mainly for a couple of friends, which was just taking them through a couple of recent liveries. But if you do go there, Poro, you'll get a glimpse of the cars, because you'll see me as I'm going through to open up some designs to do some previews, and you'll get a feel for how many cars I've done. If you can pause it and zoom the screen in, I don't know what kind of machine you'll be watching the YouTube on, but you'll see that it'll say I have 826 livery slots left, which if you do the maths from 1,000 is 174, so that's how I know how many I've done. Some of them are pretty basic and pretty average, because when the early days I what am I doing here? How do I get into there? And there's a couple that actually still aren't finished. There's an M3 GT that I haven't finished. I was doing one with a checker design early on in my livery design learning curve, and I haven't ever finished it. And part of me wants to. And part of me wants to just leave it the way it is. Why isn't your name coming up? I hate it when it does this. Alright, when in doubt, get lazy and search. I'm probably going to miss the round. It was rally cars anyway. I don't have that many rally cars. I've got a nice Group B Subaru, which usually goes alright. Pyro underscore 22, wasn't it? From memory. Am I on the money? That looks like you. I'm trying to work out his why. Get out of that. Pretty sure that's you. I'll soon find out, I guess. If you don't receive this friend request, I know I picked the wrong one. But hopefully it's you, and I can get back to the room. And what I want, Subaru. Whoops, manufacturer Subaru. Oh, I could have just shown you then. Sorry, hang on. There's no rush, is there? Yeah, that's... If I go back to all, I presume you're watching the screen. I'll just go down and you'll see these are all custom design liveries. And I'll stop when I get to not designed ones. There is one in here that is not actually my design. There you go, that's where I finish, just up. The last one is that one right there, that Hurricane from, oh no, that one there's mine. That's my livery there too. What's going on? So is that one. And that one. Oh, okay, I thought they'd be in order. No, they're not. But there's 174 of them. Basically, Subaru. Probably going to be finished by the time I get this out. Excuse me, there's a Subaru Group B. Looks like it's all finished. And it is, and we're going for Nissan. Alright, well, let's just go get a Nissan then. Which one? not finished. That one's too plain. That one's got funny messages, but as a design it's not that exciting. That one's very different. I like this one. It's my most recent one too. I don't share them, man. Sorry. On one of my broadcasts, I talk about the reason why I don't share my liveries, basically it's because I don't want to see my livery on another car when I'm driving around. There's actually 4 liveries that I have shared. It was very early on in the piece again when I didn't understand how the library worked, and oh come on, can't stop. Jeez, what tyres am I on? Oh, RSL's just braked in late. But yeah, I don't share them. I'm sorry, it's nothing personal. It's just I guess I just don't share them. I talk in a fair amount of detail on one of my broadcasts. I get a bit philosophical, but I basically say, look, everybody should have their own livery. Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to get myself straight again. There you go. No worries, mate. Yeah, I figured you were. I figured it was you. Yeah, look, like I said, the whole idea of doing the liveries and for them to put these liveries in play is for everybody to, I guess, show their individual style. I guess if you've done as many car shows as I've done, and I've done hundreds now, you kind of get tired of seeing the same liveries. And I actually don't have a Fast and Furious car because every man and his dog's designed one. I don't have a Red Bull car because every man and his dog's designed one. I might have I do have a V8 supercar that actually has some Red Bull liveries on it because Red Bull was a major sponsor of that team here in Australia. But the amount of Red Bull liveries was really low. It's minimal. In fact, if we get the opportunity, I might make it this category right now. I'll make it GR4 and I can bring that car out. And you'll see that it's got Red Bull livery on it, but it's basically a minority. You can only just notice it. Yeah, thanks for liking this one. I like this livery too. It's not complicated. It didn't take me a long time to do this one. Unlike some of them, I've got one BMW M3 GT car that's got 469 decals on it, and that took a fair while. But my longest livery to do in time was actually I've got 3 BMW VGT cars. And I think that took me 12 or 14 hours to do, and mainly it was the bonnet colours and the side colours, just lining them up. If I bring that car out at some point, you'll kind of get an inkling. Some of my designs take a long time because there's a lot of work with lines. Category GR4. So the one I'm talking about is this one here. This is actually a V8 supercar livery. It's not exactly the same as the livery, but it was a special livery done for probably the most successful V8 supercar driver ever in Australia, who retired from full-time driving last year. And they did this special livery. They used last round. His normal colour is silver, but they did this gold version, and see that that livery of Spartacus, I'm positive that's a download. I've seen that before. As I do this, I can probably point out ones that are downloaded. I'm kind of... well, that one there's a download, that rally car. In fact, that's like an original spec livery, that one. But yeah, so this one, I think you'll notice at the front down near the spoiler, when you have a good look, you'll see there's some little Red Bull logos, but that's about it. Yeah, Spartacus is definitely a download. I've seen that several times before. Nico, that could be a download as well. Joey Mike, ooh. Can't have to have a better look at that one to see whether it's a download or not. I've had a couple of people say to me, how do you know it's a download livery? And it's usually a combination of things. One, I've either seen it before with another user ID, or I've seen it many times with multiple user IDs. Or what you also tend to do is when you're in a car show, you tend to watch what people do, and if they bring out one download livery and then they don't bring one out and that livery is it's your GR4 car. Alright, I think is it GR4 because it's actually 4cc engine? Oh, that's funny. Nice work, love it. Or they do that. That's a download. The guy that just went through you, that's an absolute download. That's from the Cars movie. The Red Bull over here on the right, I'm trying to see the name of the driver. His name's not coming up, so I'm too far away, but I'm pretty sure if it's not the guy I think it is, that's a download as well. Where'd that guy go? Is he going to get another car? If he's, we'll wait for him. I'll just give him a 30-second warning. But you can tell because they'll have a really nice livery and then they'll bring out a car in the next category that is theirs, and it'll be very ordinary, or it'll be a straight brand central / daily prize car, and you just kind of can tell that they're not doing their own work. Basically, they're just going and using downloads. And look, I don't have a problem with people doing the download liveries, but I think when they come into a car show with a download livery, I think they should turn around and tell people it's a downloaded livery, because otherwise they're kind of trying to take the credit for somebody else's work. And as a person that does do the design liveries, that can be annoying when somebody copies somebody else's work. And that's another reason why I don't share them, because I know that people do that. They copy them, and rather than give credit to the person that did the work, they try to take the credit themselves. Alright, let's get going. I'd love to give you a prize, Porro, but I worry that everybody else will get offended. Yeah, well, look at this one. I don't know that username, and I have to confess that I don't think I've seen that livery before. But if any livery was screaming out as a potential download, it's usually that kind of wrap pattern with word decals on top of it. That Advan Nissan isn't. That's a genuine one. And I think Nico might be. I think Joey Mike's is definitely a download. And so is old mate next to him. Well, that's tough, isn't it? Because there's not enough self-mades for me to favour a self-made over a copied. And here's another thing. When people jump out of the line like this guy is, I immediately discount them from getting an award, because I'm like, mate, I'll see your car, stay in the line, you're no more special than anyone else. But he's just done himself out of a potential prize, in my mind, because he's not respecting the show. Okay, alright. I'll give you an honorary mention. I'll give you an honorary mention, that's all I can do really, otherwise the guys will be at me. Whoops, can't even type. Oh, come on. Alright, now I need to give third, and I think, even though I'm doubtful of that livery being a genuine one, if I look at the other ones in comparison, this guy's an idiot. Who is he? I think I'll give Nico third. I think that's probably the out of the lot. I want to tell this guy to get back in line. He's not getting a prize, but what is everybody doing? Chaos. PP something or other, wasn't it? The second guy with what I suspect is a download, but anyway. I'll ask him the question. Well, I suspect it's a download. I could be wrong, but if he says it's his own, and then he rocks up in another one that's a download, then I'm going to be pretty convinced that he's telling porcupines. Now, where'd the guy go with the GTR? Where's he hiding? Disappeared. What was his name? Which guy was it that had the GTR? I don't know which guy it was. Might have been Spart for Link, was it? I don't know. I don't know if it was him or not, because I didn't catch his name. Chaos in the jungle. Anyway. Restore some order. Yeah, what's up, Porro? Yeah. It was funny. Yeah, I did. I really liked it. Really liked it. It was really, really good. Really well done. It's funny, the other day I've done a Bugatti with not a similar layout, but a concept in terms of the paint scheme where you take a chrome base and then effectively start to blank it out with other decals. Yeah, I'll bring it out if we have another Group 4 category, because it's a Group 4 Veyron. So yeah. We need a category. What's going on? What's his name? Sparklink. There you go. Choose a category. There you go. Give the instruction. Who do we lose? Pit tab. Yeah, I agree. I don't know what he's doing. I'll give him one more try. No, you're not choosing. I wonder if he's the guy doing the lap. There's somebody doing the lap, trying to set lap time, I suspect. There we go, N1000, we got one, yoo-hoo. N1000, ooh, what am I going to bring out in that? Let's see. Oh, I could bring out the Aston, it's come out for a while, the Mustang. There's my Veneno, it's pretty basic, and I did that quite a while back. I'll bring that out one day. I really like my Camaro. And I really like my GT or Mac 40 or whatever they call it too. Can't decide. Camaro, that Camaro, or the Mustang. I love my Novas too. Actually, if you go to library and look up Iflowboy, you'll see these three Novas. I've started doing a bit of oh well, shh, don't tell anyone. I've started putting photos of my liveries on the library under the Scapes Photos section in Discover. So you can probably go and see, I think I've put maybe 7 or 8 cars up there so far. I tell a little bit of story in the first picture about the car and why I did the livery, and I'm bringing out the Camaro, yeah. I think this one and the other Camaro I've done in there. I think you'll be able to find them under Iflowboy, or maybe you just have to search under Camaro ZL1. I think. No, they won't be under iFlow as a search tag, because I think from memory, with the 3 tags you're allowed to use, I went for Chevrolet, Camaro, and then ZL1. I think so. I don't think you'll find mine specifically by searching under Iflowboy, but if you look, you should be able to find it. I think there's all the pics of both of them together. I don't think there's individual pics of this one and the blue one that you might have just noticed when I was doing the livery stuff. Oh, geez, that guy's Ferrari livery's not too different from my recent Aventador livery. Same, similar colours, but different, but it's not too dissimilar. What's old mate doing? Who's this guy in this wrap? He wants to park right on my door. That's you! It's a wrap, okay. See, I knew straight away that was a download without noticing it was your name. Like I said, you just kind of, you can just tell. I don't know, I just seem to be able to tell. Anyway, your secret's safe. It's not bad, actually. I don't mind that. At least it's more colourful than all the rest of the silly camouflage liveries that you see. The most popular one is that blue and grey one. Yeah. And funny, last night on my broadcast last night, if you watch it, it's the previous one on the list of all the broadcasts on the channel. Exactly. I get annoyed when people do it because it's like the judge can't see the side of your car. I didn't say who the fuck though. What was I saying? Yeah, I actually talk about raps on last night's broadcast. Not so much. Not so much. How you can knock other people. Not so much the camouflage ones. I actually talk more about the, you know, all the anime ones and the cartoon characters and that stuff. I kind of get annoyed at those. What are we doing? We got a winner? PP Mental 1, rightio, fair enough. Probably a download, I didn't see it, but anyway. It's amazing how fast this car is. I know you're in your Ferrari. This thing goes alright. Just doesn't brake very well and it doesn't go around corners very well. But otherwise it's a rocket. One of it's got more power than the Ferrari. You should have caught me by now. You're drifting back there, are you? Ah. We'll go on BMW again. What else I was going to bring out to show you? Oh, I'll bring up my other the VGT one that took me a long time. And if you can get a look at the bonnet, what you'll notice is all the lines on the bonnet, they actually exactly align with each of the grille ribs. So the ribs in the grille. I'm going to jump out of this and into that. I was a bit late. So yeah, have a good look at it. There's a lot of work in the lines, a lot of layering. It's where all the time is spent when you do. Well, I mean, you do your own livery, so you know what I'm talking about. There it is, that one. And the line work around the front air dam to put in the wording, the BMW wording. That took a lot of time too, because as you probably know, when you're trying to do lines on contoured surfaces in this game, it's very hard to match the straight lines on the contours. So. Yeah. I've got a few out. I've got a few. I've done about 3 or 4 pace car liveries. The M4 pace cars. I've turned one into a police car. I've got 3 police cars. I've got a GTR, an M4, and I actually converted a McLaren into a police car, so it doesn't actually have proper lights on the top. I had to use those fake decal ones, but it still looks pretty good for a cop car. So I'll do this picture. So there's the bonnet. So as I said, every one of those lines that comes out from the front of the bonnet directly lines up. Yeah, that's right. It exactly lines up. Yeah, I'm moving over to your right, one car over, but next to the Z4 there's a gap on either side of me. Got me. Yeah, so every one of those lines lines up with one of the grille ribs. The work around the front, if you can see it through the telemetry, I don't know how to get rid of that off the screen, I wish I knew. But the lines around the front air dam work there, where the letters are and the BMW Motorsport is right down the bottom, that took a long time to do. It's actually a good effect. It looks very aircraft-like, very Reventon kind of like. And then the lines on the side, the layering, and the roof, the decal on the roof, which if you do the external view like I'm doing now from my car, from your car, you might see it if you park next to it. So you've got a nice livery on the top of yours too, the Jägermeister. Looks pretty good. What's in the middle? What's that logo in the middle of yours? I can't see it well enough from this far back. Yeah, keep rolling back. Yeah, it's like a lot of layering before you get the rondelle on it. Oh, okay, so that's they're obviously their logo, Jägermeister, by the look of it. That's pretty cool. Ah, got the second, huh? Oh, well, that's okay. Tokma. There's always one. Oh. Alright. I do like how this car drives, and I do like how it sounds. Alright, let's go for a fang. The one thing that annoys about the car shows is that I'm on medium tyres, and that's not great. Is that you never get enough time to take the car for a fang. Everybody seems to want to run to the next category. I like the idea of us finishing the lap and going into the pits and then getting the category choice. Gives you a chance to drive the car. Alright, let's take on the M4. Yeah, shocking line, mate. You don't get the apex. Oh, another police car. We'll take him out too. Steal it. It's different. This must be a bit of a different setup to my other one. Car. Wow. Ferrari. Okay, I haven't bought any Ferraris out. I've got quite a few of them, which is really weird because I actually prefer the Lamborghini brand over the Ferrari, but I've actually got more Ferrari liveries than I do Lamborghini. I think. I'm pretty sure I do. I better double check. Let me double check that. I could be lying. Ferrari. Oops. Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 Ferrari liveries. And Lamborghini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down 10. There you go, one short. Oh well, I'll do another one. My most recent Lamborghini is that one there, but Ferrari, you could get Ferrari, haven't I? Which Ferrari do I bring out? My most recent Ferrari is that one. I'm going to bring that out. They're 40. Done 2 of them, but this one I only did the other night. I quite like it. It's very different. Anyway, we'll see what the judges think. It's a good car, the F40. I don't know if you've got one, but it's a really fun car to drive. Goes pretty good too. Just doesn't brake very well, as you are seeing. It wasn't exactly hyper speed, but another Falcon download livery. Oh, that's a nice P3. Oh, that's I should have bought my 250 GT out. Anyway. Ah, look, you've got the characters on yours. What are they? Hang on, let me park next to you. I'll have a proper look. Oh, they're like ghosts or something. Oh, you done the chrome wheels. Oh, they look alright. I don't mind those inset dish rims. I've got them on 1 or 2 of my cars. Oh, LaFerrari police car, that's different too. Not bad. Oh well, we've got the same car as the judge. That might help us in terms of getting a result. Read your comment. What's your dream car? Non-car guy. Ferrari car. What Ferrari? The classic one. Yeah, people think they're fans and don't have a clue about the cars. I had somebody the other day in one of the rounds, I put my 250 GT into it, and somebody else had a 275, and I got second or third, I can't remember. Nice eyes. I got second or third, and some guy made the comment and said, oh, the other guy's 250 was better than yours. And I wrote back to him and said, there wasn't another 250 in the round, it was a 275, mate. Learn your Ferraris. I just find it amazing. Oh, well done. Nice work. Congrats. Alright, does he like green? That's the question. Hey, you should be out there. You came second. Get back out there with Nico. Yeah, I'll say they're pretty haunting eyes. Alright, does he like green? That's the question. Maybe he does. What's that say? I can't read that. Ah, there you go, he likes green. There you go, maiden show has a winner. I'm happy with that. By the way, this livery was one of the quickest I've done. I think this one, I think I did it in like 2.5 hours, this one. Don't you hate that? You're trying to get on with things and some goose they hit ya like you just did. Alright, let's get out of here. What's the cat? What do we do? Shall we do Lamborghinis? You can bring out your Veneno again. I really do like it. Or should we do classic? No, we'll do Lamborghini. Who was it said they didn't have a Lambo? Who was that? Somebody said they didn't have one. I can believe it. I believe someone if they said they didn't have a Hyundai. That Lambo? Why wouldn't you have a Lambo if you're in this game? It'd be one of the first things you'd get, surely. Yeah, we'll get Lamborghini, then you can bring out your Veneno, or you can bring out another one if you've got another one. I'll, what do I bring out? I generally don't try to bring out my favourite cars when I'm judge, but I haven't driven this brand new one, I don't think, in a show. I don't think I've entered it. Oh, I might bring that one, that's fairly new. So is that one too. Huracan versus Aventador, which do I choose? Oh, that Aventador I haven't bought out either. Don't get this one, I like the fluoro colour. There it is, Boschu doesn't have a Lamborghini, can you believe it? I bet he's got like a E86 with stupid fake flared guards on it. The Huracan goes alright too. I'll take my mini Lambo. Alright, okay, that'll be interesting. Let's see what that is. Exactly. That's what I mean. You're probably into, you know, R32 GTRs or something. Oh, sorry. You did back into me. Wow, nice pink. Oh, good colour fade too. It's like that. You might get a prize. Ah, there you go. Somebody thinks a Lancia is a mini Lamborghini. It's a bit of a stretch. Oh, that's nice. I haven't done many pink ones, but recently I've done a couple. And I'm actually surprised at how good they turned out, but I really like that. I like the SV logo. Is that a... It must be a decal you can get, is it? Or is that the standard decal? Yeah, good on ya. Get out of the way. So far you're looking good for a prize, that's for sure, because I really like it. The Lancia actually doesn't look too bad in that colour, does it? They're a horrible car to drive, I think. Short wheelbase, it's just terrible. Where's everyone else? What's everybody else doing? Have we lost everyone, have we? Thinking that's a download, Mr. Green Huracan. He doesn't have it, get in the line. Oh, I didn't do anything, PP, what do you hit me for? Line up. 4-0. Line up. Now what? What's everyone doing? I should tell everybody to line up. They should just know it's a car show. You get here and you line up. Do the business. And then we can get on with it. I don't even know the steering wheel. What are you doing? Alright. I think we're waiting on you to be in the line. Oh, hang on. PP's having a crack at you. What are you two doing? Okay. Righto. Well, at this stage you've got first. Not that I want to tell you before I announce it, but no one else is as nice as yours, so you're winning. That blue Huracan doesn't look too bad, but yours is nicer. It's not a bad technique. That's definitely a download, that green Huracan G Group 4, Group 3 I should say. It's actually not bad, that Huracan. Got my throttle sticking again, you hear that? I'm not even touching the accelerator. There we go, what do we got? We got something in Lancer. In an Evo Genie. Yeah, you definitely got first, man. You rocked it in by a mile. Best use of pink so far. It's better than any of my pink ones. Alright, I'm going to give the Lancia dude third. In his mini Lambo. Well, maybe I shouldn't be honorary mention. I'll give him an honorary mention, whatever his name is. What's his name? Boshu. Let's do this fast. No typing errors. Honorary mention. And then third will be old mate next to him, PP Mental. And then next to him is Nico. Oh shit, there's two Nikos, what the fuck? Which one's which? Hang on. Nico Parada, okay, good. I'm glad I worked that out. Why do people come in here with the same names? Give him a really nice work. But sometimes they don't bring the words up you want. Are you going to keep still so I can award you your prize? Or are you going to chase the Lancer around? Alright, yeah, there you are. Over there. Excellent use of pink. Are you sure you're not gay? Can I write that? I won't write that. Quite impressive. There you go. That's much nicer than asking if you're gay. There you go. And up it comes. The scoreboard says what was that accident? What'd you do? What, the colouring? Sure, you just accidentally picked pink. Oh, let's get out of here. Look out, Iflowboy's chasing you again. You gotta pick category. I tell you one thing, the Huracan has a beautiful sound. That V10 is just lovely. Oh, come on, hurry up. You're in the Aventador. You should be able to catch me. Alright, I'm rolling. I'm rolling. 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 Are you coming now? Yes, it is. Are you on a wheel or a controller? Oops, Iflowboy got you again, didn't he? I'm rolling again. Third gear, 140. Where are you? Oh yeah, here you come. Mind the walls. Got me. What's the cat? You haven't said. You haven't said what the cat is. Oh god, I can get this in turn then. Oh, I should really go to bed. It's probably after midnight here. Cat is cat. No, Porsche. Okay, Porsche. Oh, okay, we haven't Porsches yet, have we? What happened? Did you crash? I go the old Porsche or do I go the new Porsche? I don't know. I haven't got that new Taycan thing yet, but every man and his dog seems to have one. I should buy one and do a livery. Which Porsche? I don't know. There you go, I've got more Porsches than Lamborghinis too. 14 of them. Oh, though that one's not those two aren't custom liveries though. All the rest are, so what's that, 12? That one there's the car I've driven the most actually, on any car in the game. The 911 GT3 2009 model. This is my most recent Porsche livery, so I'm going to run with that one. I love the gearboxes in the Porsches. I have to admit that the Mercedes gearbox has got good sound too. Clunk into the gears, the diff. But the Porsches are the nicest, I like it. The thump. Can't see the clock because I'm broadcasting. It must be after midnight. I'm scared to think of what the time is. I'm surprised my girlfriend hasn't sent me a message. She doesn't live with me, but she normally sends me a message to say goodnight and then wonders why I don't respond. There you go, Sturm Gal, that's a download. The rainbow car. I had one guy in the room claiming it was his. And I went, mate, I've seen it in the Discovery library, it ain't yours. That's an interesting Mustang. What are you going for? The matte army green look with the bite mark. Actually, I actually created my own teeth on the front of one of my RSRs. It's not hard to do. Maybe I should have brought that out so you could see it. Ah, 4077. I get it. What a great show. I love that show. I love Hawkeye. I love BJ. Never really liked Houlihan, but I guess she was playing a particular character. Yeah, great show. They still replay it here in Australia. You still get to watch it. It's not on one of the main channels, it's on one of the second or third digital channels, but yeah, great show, brilliant show. It's amazing how many of them have passed away now, how many of the actors. Sherman's passed away. I think even BJ might have passed away the other year. I think. I don't know, I didn't notice. Where? I can't see him. Oh, I did see some dude run around that new 300 SEL, that old 1970 whatever it is SEL. I did see that. Don't know where he's gone though. This one was a bit of work on layering the bonnet. Where'd everybody go? We're down to 4 cars. No, there's 4. Oh, hang on. Oh, there's only you and me and another guy. You're right. But I can see 4 names. Where are the rest of them? Oh, here comes one. One's coming up now. He'll be here in a second. And he's a very ugly looking Taycan. Yeah, that's horrid. Well, I don't know, you might like it. I don't. It's got like an anime character on it. The hell does it say? 200 something. 200 something, thank you. That's, I don't know, but to me, I look at that and I go, yuck. Yeah, maybe I've got a different taste. What boobs? I didn't even notice the boobs. see boobs. I need to park closer. Yeah, if you watch the broadcast that I did last night, where I guess I do have a go at the anime liveries, but yeah, I just think that he's sort of moving too far away from the whole idea of it being a car. Anyway, it's just me. If that was a baby and it was born, the doctor would be slapping the mum, not the baby. That's horrid. Ugly first livery guy. Suppose I gotta choose a category now, do I? Or should we just shut it down and should I go to bed? Should get up early tomorrow. I've got a... What have I got on tomorrow? A couple of meetings. I'm not touching... my foot is nowhere near my accelerator pedal. Listen to the engine rev. I need to clean my pedals. I'll get rid of that by pushing the pedal down, but yeah, it gets stuck. No, I can't. I've got to go to work. I run a technology company. Not mine. I don't own it, but I run it, and got a lot of things going on at the moment that I need to deal with. So I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? Oh, it's 1 o'clock. Yeah, I've got to go. I sent you the friend request, so you'll have that in your friend inbox. But thanks for tuning in. If you do get time, have a look at some of the broadcasts. If you scroll right down the list of all of the videos that are on there after the broadcasts, there's also some Minecraft stuff. I don't know if you're into Minecraft, but I haven't done a lot lately, but I like designing stuff in Minecraft. At the moment I'm in the middle of starting to build a city. I've done it before in the previous game on PS3. But if you go in there, you'll see some houses I've designed. You'll see an aircraft carrier, a ship. Yeah, cool. I don't do the monster shit. My daughter does. She doesn't live with me, but she does it. But I just like to create stuff. And in my last game on PS3, I did a shitload of stuff, stadiums and landmarks, all sorts of things. But this one I haven't done as much, mainly because I've probably been doing more PS4 stuff because my girlfriend's not here, she's overseas, so I've got time on my hands. Yeah, if you like Minecraft, there's some, I guess there's some okay house designs. There's an aircraft carrier. What else have I built in that world so far? A big castle. It's a massive castle, hence it says if you want a tour, subscribe and send a message. To do a tour of the castle, you probably need an hour and a half to 2 hours of me taking you through the place. It's huge. But yeah, so if you've got some time on your hand, have a look. You'll have to scroll down to find the Minecraft ones, because I think there's probably 15 to 20 of these now that I've done. I don't broadcast regularly, but yeah. Anyway, up to you. I understand if you don't. No, I sent you one already. You should already have my request. in your inbox. Yeah, if you get time, have a look. If you don't, you don't. It's fine. Understand it. Everybody has busy lives. But it's been cool chatting with you. And, what do you mean, no? You didn't get it? Oh, I know why. I sent it, some bloke named Pyro_22 is going to get my invitation. I sent it to the wrong guy. God. Hang on. I'll get yours done now at least. While I can. I'll show you so you can see that I did actually try. So that's you there. And now, where's my friend request? Where's the one that I do? Is it down? There you go, look. Pyro22 sent 57 minutes ago. Some bloke's going to look at that and go, the freak's this bloke asking to be my friend? I think I can can it, can't I? Pretty sure I can can it. I'll do that. I'll can it. Cancel friend request. There you go. Saves him thinking, who the hell am I? See, so I did do it. I just got it wrong. Alright, man, I'm going to log out and... yeah, I know, sorry. I sent it to the wrong guy. Yeah, you know. Well, if you want to hang around for 5 minutes, what I'll do is I'll just quickly jump into livery editor. Hang on for 5, and I'll show you. I'll show you the proper list of all my liveries. Get out of there. Oh, it's probably going to give me a daily car. I don't know about you. Do you always get shit daily cars? I do. It annoys me. And they're mainly Japanese. I'm like, I don't want another Japanese car. Get lost. It's taking its time jumping out. Oh, good, I didn't get one. I have to go through the pain. Livery editor. Open design. So you can see there, 174. So this is all of them. There shouldn't be anything in here except what I've done. 6 to a line. So this is going to go for a while. Some of them are really basic, so like, you know, that one there, you know, not much work in that one, or that one. That's a copy. Yeah. Lancia, I didn't finish that one, did I? Or that Fittipaldi. Yeah. But yeah, have a look at the videos when you get time. Go to the Discover, look up Scapes photos. You'll see a fair amount of them in there. Can I, if I can share that, that's the Mercedes livery you wanted a copy of. If I can share that just with you, I will. No, cancel that. I probably have to do it from my library. I don't know if I can just share it to one person. If I can, I will. And that way at least you can have it. I don't mind you having it. Oh, now I'm going to get the workout car. Great. But yeah, Scapes photos is a fair amount. Here you go. Don't give me another somber bus, please. Oh, another RSR. Great. We've got 5 of them now. I mean, I like Porsches, but I don't need 5 RSRs. Yeah, just have a look, and if you want to, if you don't, totally get it. Oh, I'm getting to get 2. Oh, how's that work? Oh, yesterday and today. I'll have another Dallara. Don't give me the shit box. Mercedes vision car. Oh well, it's better than a shit box French car or a shit box Japanese car. Alright, it's been great, Nopperton, and hope I'll catch you on here again soon. end the broadcast now, and I'll talk to you soon. Take it easy.